Hello? I'm in Discord, yeah.
Hey, I'm on Discord right now. How about you?
I'm in Discord, yeah.
Are you, am I being put? Okay, I'm out being output. Okay, hold on. I need to mute the browser. I have you. I don't want you to say anything because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have you
I see it.
being outputted live on video.
Yeah, yeah. I see it.
The thing is, like, your audio is coming through on
Okay.
that browser source that I added.
Okay.
So I just need to mute that browser source if possible. But I'm not seeing a way to do that. Filters? What's a filter? Oh no, that's not it. Damn. Okay, let me Google this really quick. DuckDuckGo it. Okay. So mute browser OBS. Look at the edit advanced audio properties. Browser source properties. Control audio via OBS. Browser source property.
Bro, your
Control
headphones are
audio
like
via
2000.
OBS. Browser source property.
No comment. 2000. No comment. No comment. No comment.
Oh, control audio via OBS. Okay, okay. Okay, now I got you. Um, you should be on. Here, say something, man.
Hola.
Oh, that's perfect, man. Now I'm gonna test. I'm gonna just check you on the live stream. I think I got it all hooked up, set up now. I was playing some of that music you sent over, which is wonderful, beautiful.
It's Nolan. What's up, bro? How you doing, Nolan?
All right, let's do an audio sound check. Say something.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Dónde está la leche?
Damn, this thing is coming through real good. Let me tell you, professional. Okay, we're all set. We're go, man. Like I switched the scene. We're live. You're like live on a, we see you now as opposed to a picture that was yesterday. So
Now would
that's
be a good
huge,
time to wear the
man.
Eat hoodie.
Yeah, that's cool. I like your shirt, man. I
Bob
like it.
Ross.
Yeah, Bob Ross. Man's a
Oh, thank you
legend.
for the thank you for the 4 bits, Nolan. Legend.
Hey, every
Legend.
bit gets added to the pile, baby.
Yes, sir.
This is great, man, because I can control my headset volume on the fly just by
What I'm
yeah.
Wait, and we have no delay now, right?
There's no delay now.
Thank God, you don't have to like wait like 10 seconds to answer your question.
I know that was pretty
Nolan,
rough, but
if you know what sucks about this like full screen thing though? If someone follows me, there's no notification. I have to go to live, and then it has like the whole thing. But the full screen it doesn't have like a notification. Fuck.
so we're go, man. The only thing, apparently, I didn't charge my headset. I charged it up for like what 15 minutes. We'll see how long it lasts.
Get a pair of Sennheisers. Oh wait, you have a pair of Sennheisers.
Yeah, no, it's not about that. These are wireless,
Yeah.
and when you wear cans, you got to do it wired. You can't do no wireless. That's just not there. Technology's not there.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing. But this is great. This is Corsair, man, and it's a gaming,
This is
surround
Corsair.
sound. Yeah, dude, for PUBG,
This is
you can hear
Corsair,
people. You
dude.
can
Fuck
hear
it.
footsteps above you downstairs.
Dude, when I have that the people above me.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I fucking playing Fortnite and I have someone above me, sometimes the little kid will be running upstairs and I think it's in my game because like it just comes through so perfect.
Right. Right. So what's on your mind, man?
I don't know. What are you trying to talk about?
Man.
I'm just the guest, man.
You're the one that said you wanted to continue on today.
Yeah, but you're the one
Yesterday.
you're the one that has the actual.
Oh, okay. I'm the mastermind.
Yeah.
Right. Right. So what we're gonna be talking about is let's talk about let's talk about gaming,
Hey.
man. Let's talk about
Oh,
Valorant.
jeez, that's good.
Let's talk about. I was talking to my buddy. Well, wanted him to, he's down to be on the stream, but he's not here with us right now. And I was like,
If someone types something in chat, should I read it or should I let you? I don't know what to do because someone said if you have a PC that runs 240 frames, you have to have a 240 hertz monitor to see it. Yes, you do. You do have to have a 240 hertz monitor.
so here I was having that discussion with Jay, and
Yeah.
we were like, dude, if they give us a super chat, then we're gonna give their question priority. If you don't know what a super chat is, when somebody makes a donation and puts a message on that donation,
Then you got to get to that immediately.
immediately, like it pops up and we're like, hey, we got a super chat. And in other words, in Twitch speak, it's like we got a donation, and then it says like, hey man, I have a question about this. It's like we'll get into that. Other than that, shout outs and questions and comments we appreciate, and we love the engagement. That's why we try to get to you. We try to answer your questions and read your comments, give you love to you and your friends and fam. But it's not a guarantee. The only guarantee is if you give us a super chat or a donation with a message. Super chat is for YouTube platform. So we're actually simul streaming Mixer, YouTube, Twitch, and I'm sure IG maybe one day. But we're not doing
This is
that
the
right
first time I've ever eaten out of my setup. It's weird. I do not like to eat here.
now. Right.
Never, ever.
Right.
I'm just not that type of person.
Right. So, let me think. Let's answer the question, because leave no man behind. What was it about the hertz? Can you ask the question again?
If you have a PC that runs 240 frames, you have to have a 240 hertz monitor to see it.
Yeah. To answer the question, if you have a PC that's outputting 240 frames, a normal 60 hertz off the shelf monitor is only going to get 60, 70 frames per second displaying on your display. The rest of the data is thrown out. And actually, it's detrimental to do that. If you try to output too many frames and your monitor's not keeping up, I think you get screen tear. Basically, you're getting your picture will kind of mess up, so you're not even going to be able to see it properly. You know, that depends on how it handles it. But like in some games, like Fortnite, people like to pump the frames up, which is cool. It works. It's not necessarily about frame sync, but the bottom line is, if you want to see 240 frames, you need a 240 monitor. And so, just in terms of game speak, what a lot of guys do is they'll get a graphics card that all the modern ones support it. AMD FreeSync and Nvidia has their G-Sync, which will synchronize your graphics card to your monitor, so you're always getting maximum frames on what your monitor can support. And it actually communicates with your monitor, and it's like going back and forth from your monitor to your GPU, so that it like synchronizes, and you know, it's like VSync but without the performance hit. If you know, to get into the gamer. All right, so that's cool. So that's that question. But yeah, dude, I wanted to talk about gaming today. I was talking to my buddy yesterday, and I was like, dude, why isn't Rocket League free right now, man? With all this shit that's happening in the world, they have a platform where, to me, it's saying like, hey, we're desperate. We don't know if we're gonna make money from it, and they must not be making money from their. They're not making enough money from the microtransactions, from the stuff in their, you know, the credits that they have in the game, which is like, you know, like the equivalent of V-Bucks or something, right?
Yeah. You know, I don't really play. People know that I don't really play any other game besides Fortnite, except Dead by Daylight and Uno, because I'm a god at Uno.
Yes. See, there's certain games like Uno that are like universal, man. Monopoly, Uno. You know, I think one of those games is Rocket League. The only problem with Rocket League is you have to buy it. I would like to see Rocket League free because we know the microtransaction can support it. They can make money from selling stuff in the game. I guaranteed. Come on, how could they not? Selling the cars, selling the toppers, antennas, all that stuff, banners. Who knows what they could sell? I mean, they haven't even expanded what they could sell. Sorry, I forgot to mute my cell phone. Sorry, boys and girls. So that whole idea is like, dude, Rocket League is a universal game, like all ages, male, female, all demographics, any part of the world. I think you can get on Rocket League and enjoy it. I just think that they here's what I was going to say. Cross-platform play. It's a cross-platform game. Xbox One, PS4, PC. And then when Xbox Series X comes out and when PS5 comes out, those things are also going to support Rocket League. They're backwards compatible, or they're going to release a special version for it. Guaranteed. I don't see how they can leave that on the table. The game's not going away, man. I mean, the game's as old as as old as time. You know, a ball, players on the field, put the ball into the goal. What more do you need to know?
It's soccer with cars.
It's soccer, but it's like different, man. It's not just soccer. It's actually combined. Well, to me, it's combining which Americans tend to like cars. I like the car aspect of it because I'm a car enthusiast. So the fact that you can customize your car and your car's flying around and hitting the ball, and it feels right. It feels natural. If you've never played it, you get addicted quick. And it's one of those things that you can have on your shelf. Games that you can go back to and just pick it up. You know, just the other day I just went back on it. Who knows why, you know? There was a lull. And I was like, let me play it again. And then obviously playing with your friends is really fun, making a team on there. And if you want to get competitive, they have esports. They have competitive ranking where you can get bronze, silver, gold. And then they have special modes. So if you get bored of it, they just came out with Heatseeker. Heatseeker is huge. The Reddit is going crazy about it. They're posting all kinds of videos. So So you never played Rocket League, right, Hayday?
I've never played it
I would implore
ever.
you to try it. I know that I could get you and force you to try it if the game was free.
Right.
But since the game is not free, people like you are not being brought in to the community. And that's what
Right.
this is about. That's why I'm making this conversation.
Right.
So, what games? What's on your mind in the gaming world? I mean, have you thought about playing another game? Do you have any thoughts on big streamers playing Valorant?
I haven't tried it. I know that Tifu's been playing it, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I was watching Tfue the other day play it, and you know what he was doing was he was getting used to the weapons. And he
Yeah.
had this face. The face that he made was like, my brain is working like a computer, calculating how does this weapon work? How does my aiming interplay with the weapon gunplay? And he was like, okay, this weapon, I can have it in my wheelhouse. This weapon right here, I'm not going to use it, right? It doesn't work for me. It's not my style. Boom. He was like doing that, dude. That's like learning level. I love that shit. Because I'm a
Elite.
variety. Yeah.
Elite.
Yeah. He was applying his simulation engine. Right?
Right. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a bit anxious because someone asked a question about, something, but I'm strong enough to get over it. So we just gotta keep going, keep going.
Yeah, we're doing a show, man. And the thing
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
like, that's the thing about chat, which I would say to the boys, the guys who are going to be involved in this podcast. It's like, you can't get involved in the chat because you're going to get emotionally involved. You're going to be like, oh man, I forgot about that. I didn't think about that. Oh, how do I answer that question? Okay, now I have to take some of my brain power and think about that problem solving of that question, right? So like chat is like there, dude, like it is in everything. It's a forum, right? We have an audience. We realize that, but the show's not necessarily about
Personal.
interacting. Right. Because you have your streams, right? I have my streams. This is our streams. This is the podcast streams.
A new reality.
It's a new reality. Take a look at the new background I put to illustrate the new reality.
It's a portal opening, man.
The portal. The portal's opening. Guess what? The chat's in the portal. We're not leaving the chat and the community behind. If you say something in the chat, it'll pop up right there in the middle. Because we like the interactivity. Thank you for there. I got a message from YouTube. Appreciate you. Thank you for watching. So we're seeing that, I realize that the chat actually is only on Twitch because we're primarily on the Twitch platform. We are simul streaming to the other. I do see your message. I'm sorry it's not showing on the stream because it only shows the Twitch chat. But your message is not missed. We are seeing, reading, loving, and appreciating your comments. So I got a nice message from one of my clients. He said, checking in on me, seeing how you're doing, making sure everything is good. Miss your smiling face. That's real thoughtful, real nice. I think he sent me a picture too. Let me see. Yeah. So, yeah, I wanted to try to get your take, your opinion. Like, I know that you're like a pro Fortnite player, competitive, and we're gonna have an opportunity for you to be on the platform to talk about the competitive aspect of Fortnite, because a lot of people watch Fortnite in terms of esports, right?
Yeah.
They'll watch how could you not, right? Like they did we're in LA area, and in LA area they had like an arena. This was before, recently, and they had big streamers come out, or content creators, and they did like a tournament, and there was cash giveaway, and they filled the stadium. I was invited to the stadium. I'm lucky enough to be involved, and they sent me an invite, and I didn't end up going. I'm just weird like that. Sometimes I'm in and sometimes I'm out, and you'll never know where you're gonna see me. But I guess that's part of the anonymity. You're never gonna expect me to always go to something, so, um, but I
Right.
guess that's just how I am. I just have too many, too many areas of interest and a lot of hobbies and a lot of So I don't necessarily always go to the events. Like for example, I was getting excited about actually this is before the drama. I wanted to check out the Blizzard Arena. Is it to watch like the pros play Overwatch? Because I was like,
Right.
oh, this is cool because it's like the teams are working together. There's a real synergy there. Like those guys are fighting against each other, and like to watch that is actually really entertaining. And before that, in Korea especially, StarCraft, the StarCraft 2 were just huge esports events, and I was like, dude, I just want to be involved in that whole thing, support that thing, be an audience member, see what it's like, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Are there any events that you wanted to go to see, like that's gaming related?
Anything Fortnite, man. I wanted to go check that out.
Right. And then they have like the guys
Fall
dress up.
skirmish, all that. Where,
Uh
where,
huh.
where everyone's there. It's not like a viewing party where everyone's there.
Yeah, not a viewing party, but everyone's okay. Yeah,
You
so
know,
you
you
want
you see Tifu, you see Cloak, you see
right?
Vivid, you see Chap, you see 72 Hours. It's kind of like, oh, I've been watching these guys forever now. I can kind of like be personal with them.
Yeah, you want to
And
interact
then
with
there's meet and greets, all that.
of course, right? Yeah, I get that. That's a dream, for sure. You don't always get to do that. You got to work your way up or get lucky. In my experience, because but then again, I've run into A-list YouTube celebrities just because I'm out and about, and by virtue of being in the LA area, we have events happening here, which is great. Um,
Right.
but
So I
yeah,
have a chat member that says, "Yo, you trying to shit in my mouth and box fights later? I'm trying to get better." That's
wow,
gay
wow,
as
wow,
fuck, man.
that's out there.
I need to
That's
get some
wild.
water real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, handle it. So anyway, while Hayday's stepping away for a second, I'll just continue. I'll just talk about Valorant and what maybe we'll talk about trends. Let's see what's popping on Twitch, huh? It's kind of like it'll tell you what's happening in the gaming world. Actually, I hope this doesn't interrupt anything. Let's see, browse. Okay, so Valorant there's Fortnite up there, and then there's just chatting, and then there's Valorant, and Valorant has 534,000 viewers right now. The gaming community is hungry for the Valorant closed beta. Now, if you don't know, I'll tell you kind of what Valorant is and what's happening. Basically, what's been happening is Valorant came on the scene, which is Riot Games. If you know, Riot Games is League of Legends. So League of Legends company got another hit on their hands, Valorant. And Valorant is like the equivalent of a modern Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, or Counter-Strike, what was it, 1.6 or whatever. They basically have you running around, running and gunning, but you have like powers. You have like magical powers or something like that. You have different abilities. That's the spin on it. Because Counter Strike, honestly, come on, everybody knows it got stale. How could it not get stale?
Yeah.
um, so something had to give, and Valorant is finally the evolution of Counter Strike. Welcome back, welcome back. So I was kind of just leading into that. A lot of Counter Strike players are actually trying to get in and play and learn Valorant right now. And we have 500,000 people watching Valorant right now, midday. Who knows what it is on prime time? I think it's catching on like fire. But
Yeah, but the thing is, people are losing their viewers. You know,
explain, what do you mean?
like Tifu normally, like I'm saying Tifu because we all follow him. We all like him.
Yeah.
Obviously, people are moving on to that game, but when Tifu normally gets around 40,000, and now he's only getting 20,000.
So you're saying
Big
that
a
people
big
have
a big problem for him. Only 20K.
yeah. So you're saying that it's actually pulled viewers away from big streamers.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Okay, and you think that's a problem?
I mean, not for him.
Okay, who is it a problem for? His fans?
Uh, yeah. You know, people like him. People like to watch play Fortnite.
They want him to. Oh, okay. So you're saying. Oh, okay. So you're saying there's a loss, like there's a loss because the people that love to watch him play Fortnite are actually missing out on the ability to watch him play Fortnite.
Right.
Now, but he
Like
hasn't
me.
he hasn't stopped playing Fortnite, right?
Oh no. He just wanted to
Right.
try it out.
Right.
But then
So,
and then you got Doctor Disrespect. You know, Doctor cheats on your wife. You know,
Doctor, I love Doctor Disrespect,
He's
man.
playing Call of Duty
Shout
right
out to
now and just gained
Doctor.
another 1,000.
Shout out to his mustache and his Lamborghini Diablo, man.
And his son and his glasses where he takes them off and puts another pair back on.
I love Doctor Disrespect, man. But yeah,
have you seen his have you seen his early stream sniping compilation?
I don't know if I saw that particular video. I've seen some.
Oh,
I've seen a lot of
people
his
stream
clips.
snipe him in like season 3 and like their name is like Doctor cheats on your wife or something.
Oh yes.
And
Did
he's
see
like,
that.
ah, I did it again. Ah, I'm so funny.
What's up, Silent Reaper? Yeah. So he's had drama. He's had events that have happened.
Everyone has.
Everybody's had stuff, and but you know what? He's rolling with the punches, and he won like a big award recently, and then like he's doing really good with his fan base. He like doubled down, tripled down.
Doctor cheats on your wife, man.
Doctor Disrespect like quadrupled down on his production and everything, and he got like a big sponsorship recently, and they put like a commercial out with him. I was like, man, this is great. He's doing really
Doctor
good.
cheats on your wife, man. That guy's a legend. You'll never be able to stop Doctor cheats on your wife.
Dude, you want to talk about controversy? Doctor Disrespect, this is out there. He was in E3. They were following him around with a camera, and he went into the men's restroom, man.
Oh no.
And he was recording. They were broadcasting. He wasn't doing it. It was a camera guy. He was just like being his character. He was being his character on the show, and he went in and they started recording. And there's like other people in the bathroom, and they were doing it live stream, and it was recorded and it was put on everything, what, Twitch, YouTube, whatever. And
Pornhub,
they
fans,
banned,
everything.
Oh,
Dude.
you better believe it. They banned his ass, dude, for violation of
You
terms.
better believe that shit.
You cannot do that. That's against.
You cannot
terms,
follow me
man.
into a bathroom, bro. That's fucking weird, man.
I know not everybody knows about that.
I did not figure that out until now.
Yeah.
Doctor cheats on your wife, man.
Let's check. Okay.
True OG.
Okay, I gotta change my headsets, bro. Take over for a minute.
Okay. You know, yesterday we were on a conversation about keyboards, you know? And you know, we probably have to move on to that, but we had a good conversation about it, but we never actually got to finish it. So I don't know if people want to, really get into that. You know, we got into the high tier. Someone says on some real shit, do you think Fortnite's gonna die soon? Also, do you generally have fun playing Fortnite anymore? Fortnite is not gonna die. It's not gonna die. I don't think it's gonna die. Someone said that they're gonna actually bring the old map back. Cypher's video said they might bring that shit back. So I'm excited about that. Fortnite's only fun when you make it fun. If you die, you're gonna die. You're gonna get mad. You can't get pissed, but you're gonna have to do what you can to have fun. So, it's just the way. I'm feeling better now. Let me go shut my door so I can get back into this. Hold on. Okay. No, Fortnite's not gonna die. It's not gonna die. People are quitting it, but I think Epic Games is gonna get their shit together. I really do.
Okay. I'm back with you. You can hear me all right.
Oh my God, Albie.
What's up?
So someone asked if, oh my God, let's go. So someone says, do you think Fortnite's gonna die? Do you think Fortnite's gonna die soon? What are your thoughts? You have fun?" And I load up the game just to see, right?
Yeah.
And the original season 3 music is in it.
Really?
The
Why?
original season 3. I don't. I heard they're bringing back the old map, man. Someday.
Oh shit! That's got to be
Oh,
the connection.
that's it, man. We're getting somewhere. We're gonna have fun with Fortnite again. Let's go.
I think there's gonna be fun to be had
This is
again.
it, man. This
Yes.
is it. This is it. This is it, man.
Dude.
I want them to bring the old graphics back. Let me turn down. Let me turn down my music and shit.
Sure.
I know that they reset everything in my fucking thing. Oh man, they really fucked me over here, man. So you know that I told them I want them to reset my shit. You know,
Right.
I want them to reset because they screwed me over. They reset everything, man. Oh, dude, I have to reset my keybinds. Oh,
Wait, why did a reset happen? Sorry.
because what they did was, hold on, let me turn on my music. Music, apply. So I said that it wasn't saving, you know.
Right.
So I'm like, I gotta get these guys. So I don't have to fucking fix this every time because I'll forget. And you know they're
Oh,
They're how-
because of specifically your account.
they
right.
they had to factory reset my shit. And
get it.
I'm fixing all that right now. Voice chat on. Yeah, man, I think Fortnite's gonna come back. I do. People are leaving it, but I think that they're gonna, cause you know, Fortnite is on too good of a run for where they're at. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They're at way too good of a run.
Oh, it's gonna come back because we already know that they have cards that they can flip over and boom, they're back. Like for example, releasing the old map. It's a given.
That's gonna be huge.
Yeah, it's gonna be an impact. People are gonna be like, it's gonna be hype for them. People are gonna be talking about it on Twitter. The gamers are gonna be like, oh wow, let me take a look. You know, the old teams are gonna get back together. Everything is gonna re-energize, resurge. So that's gonna happen.
Yeah, right. I'm excited.
Yeah. So where were we, man? What's on the discussion?
Well, we went over keyboards yesterday, right?
Right.
We went over all that. We have not gone over mouses yet. You know.
I know.
We'll have I don't know if you want to.
That's gonna be a discussion, dude, because we could talk about mouses on an entire podcast episode, and we have to do research. We have to see what's coming out. I mean, there's so much to do on that. I mean, if you want to talk about anything on your mind, we can.
No, man, I don't need
to.
to.
I'm looking at your camera, and I'm like, where the hell is your Final Mouse poster? That's all I'm thinking. You want?
Wow.
Dude, don't talk about it. Be about it.
Be about it. Be about it.
That's right. Words to live by.
Right.
All right. So beyond that, yeah, bro, we're just chilling. I wish I had Apollo here, man. I wanted him to be chilling with us, maybe sipping on an adult beverage.
Adult beverage, man. That's where it's at.
Yeah. And oh, Silent. Did I thank Silent Reaper for the follow? I don't think I did. Thanks for the follow.
While you're at it, come follow me, bitch. I'm just kidding.
That's right. We're gonna be plugging you for at the end, but you know we obviously want everybody to give love and follow our special guest Hayday. His Twitch is twitch.tv/nothayday NOT. So make sure you do that. And what else are we gonna talk about, man? That's the thing. I don't know.
I'm here for whatever.
Dude, I was watching and thinking about our keyboard discussion. I think we did a pretty damn good job. I've been like really lusting over these acrylic cases, the ones that are clear and crystal.
Right.
Tell me, and what?
Yeah, you know, I'm not a big I'm kind of more of just like whatever is popping. That's what I'll use. I haven't had a problem with the Ducky. We both know.
Right.
I've recently gotten to Vermillo, all that, but this is it's all a pretty. It's all coming together. We all like through Fortnite time, people started using different keyboards. Like everyone, you started off, no one really cares. And then when you get a week into it, or like season 6, the Ducky 1-2 Mini kind of popped off because Turner started using it.
Right.
And the fact that I'm friends with his little brother, I could ask him, what are his thoughts on this? What are his thoughts on that? And it feels good to be able to do that,
Sure.
because that's kind of cool. So whatever you want to talk about, man. I mean, I've always wanted to build a custom keyboard. Random Frank P,
Yeah.
that guy's a
So
legend.
that's what I want to talk about. You always wanted to build a custom keyboard. I was like, hey man, you thinking about it? And I was watching these videos of these guys, these content creators, these YouTube celebrities. They're building them. Of course, it's you never know. I mean, like for example, Linus Tech Tips was like really truthful because they made an all metal keyboard, even metal keycaps, metal case, metal base, metal everything. And I was like,
Right.
oh, that's really cool.
And that's not gonna be easy to lift.
That's just that, and here's my whole point about that. They actually returned all of that stuff to the manufacturers because they're like, this is so expensive. Nobody deserves this because nobody needs this. Nobody can really justify this in terms of cost. $1,000. They I guess they machined each and every keycap or something ridiculous like that because it was so custom.
Yeah.
It was like, this is not obtainable right now because it's not mass produced, and
Yeah. So some of the keyboards are not gonna be mass produced.
yeah. But the idea is there, like the custom keyboard. So
The
like,
custom keycaps, the custom yada.
bro, like the custom keyboard thing, like there's the way I see it is there are 2 roads. Road 1, you design the entire thing how you want it. Road 2, you trust in an artist designing house builder to design and build you a custom keyboard, just like, if I'm not mistaken, that's what Tfue did. He had a keyboard built for him.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but he had the builder design
put
the
it together.
keyboard for him.
Yeah. Like
Is that
tie
accurate?
how types or whatever.
Like
Yeah.
everything, right?
I think
yeah.
he picked like everything that he wanted, but I think he put it into the play.
Oh, okay. So no, so he picked it. He picked the components and stuff. Great.
Right.
Okay, so that's road 1. So like, is that what you would do?
Yeah, I definitely want to be able to pick. I wouldn't really care about like the foam sheets and the stable. I wouldn't really care about that. But as long as I have something that I know, I kind of want to pick what I want. The keycaps, the base, what it says on it, what the feeling about it is.
So let me ask you, man. Like, this is obviously just chatting, and you don't have to you're not married to it. But if you were to build or if you were to build one of your custom keyboards, like, can you give us an idea of what keycaps you'd want on it, and like what kind of components you'd want on it?
I definitely want brown switches, because brown is, I've been using brown since day one. Well, since I had a choice. But I'd want brown switches. I'd want some sort of keycaps that pop out, something that no one, like a new reality, you know. Tfue, he had the kind of like the little Japanese writing on it, and that's cool. But I probably want something, crazy, something that's like a mixture, and you want to have the case look cool. I would like to have a design on the case.
What's up, Brian? What's up, Gundelk? Brian says Teja Types, if I'm saying that correctly.
Yes, that's correct. That's who built it.
Oh, okay, sweet. And
Yeah.
that case, if I remember that case, and it's like a rainbow effect metal,
It's like it's a anodized metal.
anodized, really
And then
nice.
random Frank P did he did the same thing, except he didn't want to copy it exactly, so he got the paint splatter pink and blue.
Okay. Oh right, you're showing me that. That's sweet.
Right.
So, just to turn back around to your custom keyboard, can you just give us an overview again of what you were saying?
Yeah, I want 60%, maybe 65. If I could, what would be the goal someday is to have like a custom Hayday keycap set. That'd be sick.
And
You know what I mean?
what would a custom Hayday keycap set
Something that would
like
be
be? What would it
like
be?
look something that would remind me of, maybe have Hayday on the space bar with
Wow, nice.
something that I like on there, and just have kind of like a maybe like a two-tone, like around the edges one color and then in the middle a different color. I know people do normally they do like a dark blue on the outside with like a red on the inside for shit like that, but
Right.
I'd probably want like a seafoam, like a blue and orange, like a seafoam kind of green type of thing.
That's a nice thing.
Yeah.
Man. That seafoam green. It reminds me of that video. It reminds me of the whale keyboard. It reminds me of the frozen llama and some of the beautiful keycaps that are out there. It's just it's the time. It's such a, how would you say it, man? Like,
it's a time stone, man. It's timeless, like the
Right.
haikus himself.
Right. Yes. Well said.
Bottom house.
Marketing, baby. All the way.
Yep. Marketing, man.
Whales coming out of the water, splashing down.
The small Chinese man.
Making the keyboard.
Yeah, dipping it in his secret sauce.
Just like see the keyboard just to get dunked in a secret sauce, just in slow motion, and the keyboard's pulled out.
It's like In and Out,
Yeah.
It's
How's
like
it like
they have a secret sauce that no one can know about.
Oh wow, that's true. That's true. Well said.
And no one will know about it.
Animal style keyboard.
Right.
Got him.
Yep.
So, I like it, man. Custom keycap. Reality.
Someday, man.
That's pretty
Someday.
sweet, man. That's great.
Someday.
Yeah. Well, I think that one is like, that's the real custom. I mean, that's not like...
that's not just like building whatever you want. That's
Right.
like having your
having
specification.
Hayday's keyboard.
Right. Who knows? Maybe even get what I want put into the into the market.
Yeah, and
You know?
it could become a brand. It could become a collaboration, right?
mechanicalkeyboards.com. Don't buy anything that we're advertising because they're not paying us. But
So besides the keycaps, what was the other thing you said?
I would like to have a cool case.
Like what's a cool case for you, man? Like what
Like
would
I don't
be
want
something that-
anything big and bulky, but I want something that's not just white or black.
Right. Okay. I understand. You want a custom. You want to have something there that is gonna excite.
Right.
I want a carbon fiber case, man. I don't know if you could imagine that. Like, I want a carbon fiber. I don't know if I want it glossy or matte, but I want to have that racy theme, and I want for it to be strong, rigid, but lightweight. I think there's a functionality to it, and there's a beautiful 3D effect, as they say.
You want to have the feeling.
I want to have the feeling.
You want to be living it.
Yeah.
You want to be living it.
Living that life. Yeah. So Brian says, I am not a fan of artisan keycaps. I'd ask the question, why are you not a fan of artisan keycaps? We'll give him a chance to respond on that. Oh, he says that One Up Keyboards sells carbon frames. Not a sponsor. They're not paying us. One Up Keyboards. I'm not familiar with them, but I will cruise over there and look at them.
Right.
And I'm not afraid to do that right now.
Yeah, while you're doing that, I need to get my other keyboard while we're on the subject. Because
Okay.
I am... Fortnite completely fucked up my settings, so I have to redo them.
Okay. But handle it, man, dude. Fortnite, he's a Fortnite competitive player, man. So he's got to put that as a priority, man. I want him to do that. Podcast is just us taking it easy, chatting. I'm actually okay. This is kind of different. I'm looking
There's
at
like a
One
keyboard
Up
unboxing.
keyboards.
You know, man. You know what we gotta do some days. We gotta do a keyboard unboxing, where we each get like a new keyboard.
Dude, that's great. Yeah, I have some keyboard videos coming up because, as you know, I've ordered keycap sets, I've ordered new keyboards, and I'm going to be producing videos. And I was hitting up, what are they called? Taohao? Is that what they're called?
Taihao?
Taihao?
Yeah.
I was like, guys, man, if you want to get in the sponsorship collab, now's the time because I'm about to be striking
and also
iron.
dap me up with that too.
Yeah. And Hayday's worthy. I actually talked to their marketing and they said send it over to their sponsorship area, and I did. I wrote up a letter and sent it over. So we'll see what happens. I like to do that when it flows like that. I'm not actively seeking sponsorships aside from when an opportunity comes in front of me. But
hey, I want to read this message that I just got. You know, it's not related to our topic, but it's pretty nice. It came along with 1 bit, you know, add it to the pile.
Go for it, bro.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just gonna say it's this very nice person says, you there, the one reading this right now, I want you to do something. Smile because you're beautiful, because you're amazing. Smile because you're unique, because you can, because tomorrow's a new day, because no matter what you think, someone loves you. Smile because you deserve to. That is awesome. Thank you.
That's awesome. We like that.
Yeah, you know, that's
positivity.
that's the type of shit we want.
Yeah.
No trolling ass, no life. You know?
Right.
We don't want that. We want to have the genuine community.
I'm looking at the One Up keyboards and I see bases and cases and I see aluminum, but I'm gonna search carbon.
Okay.
On their search bar. Oh, here we go. I do see something pop up here. Here we go. Clicking on it right now. The internet is feeding it to me. Put it in my computer and put my hand on the mouse and make me click on it. Is that comedian, man?
Do it right now.
Hilarious. My cousin
Chimpy
is
boy.
such a freaking riot out of this.
My name is just the letter Q, by the way. Honestly, going around with bits, spreading positivity energy through streams. This is a hard time. It is, man. Thank you for the support. You know, we're all going through personal stuff as well. Chimpy boy came in here. No idea who you are, but good to see you in here, man. Thank you for the bits. That's really cool. I like, you know, keep doing that. You know, we're all going through personal and you know, the world epidemic. Thank you for the follow, too. I appreciate that. You know, every follow helps.
So
you know, we want to start this podcast. We want to get it going. You know, we want to you know, we all play Fortnite, we all play competitive, we all play that, but we want to have something to do besides that. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate that.
So there's this comedian by the name of Ronnie Chiang, who's from The Daily Show and Crazy Rich Asians. He has a Netflix special. He's so funny. I watched his stand-up, and he's hot right now, man. Like, he's doing really well. So we'll see where he goes, but I was kind of like making a modified reference to his stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, looking at the DIY JD40 2-plate carbon fiber keyboard kit, I'm looking at it.
You know, man, we might have to get you just a straight up complete customized keyboard.
That'd be great. That'd be a fantasy.
Like we're gonna have to
Turn
drop some
reality.
cash, but fuck it, right?
Yeah. I'm looking at this.
YOLO.
Build your own lightweight kit. Lightweight. Look at that. Comes with the plates. Comes with bump-ons. What are bump-ons? Okay. Okay. That's beautiful. I like it because what they did was the weave. The weave is going like, what is that, 45 degrees across the keyboard, so it's really nice. It's just, you look at the keyboard and you see that beautiful diagonal across the entire thing, which is great. So this is really nice to know about. I hope I can get, well, it sounds like the dream is going to be a carbon fiber base case and a carbon fiber plate. That sounds like the dream on that particular keyboard. I mean, you can always, you know, you could either marry one, or you can, you know, marry another one and marry another one, or you could be polyamorous, or you just marry a bunch of keyboards at the same time. You're married to what, 3 right now?
Yeah, about 3, give or take.
So, I think we're gonna have a
Side
keyboard
thing.
harem, a keyboard digital harem. That's a reference,
Yeah.
That's a inside joke to my friend.
Okay.
Digital
Okay.
Fox keyboard harem. So that's actually GTA Grand Theft Auto reference there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Hybrid switches. That's what Brian says.
Never heard of
You need to
that.
find hybrid switches. There are so many to keep track of. Sorry for the typing. I'm sure it's ridiculous sounding. But it's kind of like one of those things. That's my love of keyboards right there. Yeah, man, I'm all about the optical future, man, right now.
Yeah.
You said you wanted browns, but you didn't say if you wanted Cherry MX browns. I'm sure you do.
Oh, I want cherry. I want cherry.
Cherry
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
way. The best.
Yeah, cherry.
As
yeah,
they
cherry.
say, it's the best key switch you can buy on the market right now. That's what they're saying.
That's their claim,
That's their claim.
and they're gonna claim that
They can claim that all they want.
because they're right.
Yeah, in one way.
Yeah.
I was, listened to the podcast yesterday on mechanical keyboards because we really went into it. Are they the best? Because they don't have an optical key switch. So, did they get left in the past? Were they dethroned?
They're kind of like Razer, man. Razer's coming out with some cool shit now.
That's fine, but the point is, like, they're the ones that made the claim. Well, they're not the ones that made the claim. That's a community thing. Community says they're the best. I can get it because it's quality and specs. I
Right.
can see why people say it's the best, quote unquote. At the end of the day, is it not just personal preference?
Right. You know, it can be. There's not, you know, it can be personal preference. You know, there's a lot of people that.
No. Just to clarify, Brian here, just on the comment. Yeah, there is RGB lighting, but an optical component is actually referring to a line, like a visual line that is broken when you push the key down. So it's actually the actuation or the actual keyboard press, a what do they call it? Key switch press? Well, anyway, it's a key switch press. Key switch press is the computer knows that the switch was pressed, and the keyboard knows when the line of sight is broken.
You're streaming on Mixer too, huh?
Yeah, we're multi-streaming on all platforms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
bro.
didn't. I was like, I'm looking at your Twitch chat. I'm like, what? The fuck?
We're doing this big time.
Oh, we're going big or going home, huh?
Yeah, man, we're doing the equivalent of professional radio shows that have been doing this for decades, you know?
Oh yeah.
They're barely catching up to us. We've been living in the internet.
Right.
So,
The quality looks better on here.
if you are watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, follow us. And even subscribe to young Hayday here. He's able to be subscribed to, and he has a, you know, Fortnite code. What is it? Give him the code.
Hayday. I got the original code,
Hayday.
man.
You got the code. So if you buy anything on Fortnite, make sure you put Hayday in before you do.
Facts.
But yeah.
I'm actually
Yes.
I'm actually switching out my keyboard right now.
Yeah. We understand a lot of
Well,
people
we
are
all-
working right now.
You know, we all know that I have a deep love for all keyboards.
Look, we're gonna keep it a secret if you're at work and you're listening to our podcast. We know a lot of Americans do that, but we are going to put this podcast on a video on demand format. You can watch this on my YouTube channel. Always gonna have it. So if you can't catch the whole thing, or you know, you missed it for some reason, you're gonna have it there. I'm loving this because I'm looking at the screen. You see the box open. We see the keyboard. See the beautiful keyboards over there. And white is such a trend right now. I actually ordered myself a beautiful white keyboard, 60%, and I think I'm gonna do black linear switches on it. This is just an alternate keyboard. It's gonna be smooth. It's gonna be linear, no clicking, nothing like that. It's gonna be a hard to press. So it's a high, amount of pressure you need to put to push it down. It's gonna be different. You know, I think it's gonna be a different. I've never had a keyboard like that with the black switches, so I think that'll be fun. And
I have a question. I have
Yeah.
a question in chat.
what's up?
Jinxie69. This guy's a legend already. Yo, how is your setup? I want to buy a second one for the guest house. It's great. It's, that's if you. I can literally. I haven't made a setup video yet, but if you look up Tfue 2018 setup, that's literally it. I have the exact same thing, and I can have people that can vouch for that. Albie, you know that I have the exact same.
Yes.
It's literally same desk, monitors, keyboards, mouses, mouse pads, everything. So just look that up. That's exactly what I have.
Yes, sir. I'm preparing an image to put on.
He said, "Oh yeah, I fuck with you, bet." Yeah. It's Tfue. I'm Tfue's biggest fan. No doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt.
Yeah, I'm saving this sampler. Okay, I'm gonna throw this up on screen. Just give me 1 sec.
What is it?
So what I'm showing on the screen is what is known as a sampler. If you're, and I wish I would have shown this on the mechanical, but this will give us some value to this stream. There it is on stream. Now I'll put it over me because I'm not important. So if you look at the screen right now, this is a key switch sampler. A 1UP sells one too. Okay, check out the one that 1UP sells. They have it on Amazon and all that good stuff. So, but the whole point, this is A, I want to get people in the mechanical keyboards. B, I want people to be able to feel the key switches. As you know, there's no computer stores anymore, hardly. And even when you go into those stores, they only have a few keyboards on there. Because I was like trying to get a feel. I'm like, okay, this keyboard actually comes in more than one key switch, but I'm only able to feel this one. What about the other one? So it's really limited. So this is really cool because it has red, blue, silver, speed silver, brown, black linear, green.
Silent red, probably. I'm assuming.
I don't think silent red's on this particular one because it's so new. These things have been out in the world. So you can grab this thing and you're actually able to try all. It's only like $12 typically, plus or minus. Yes, I was looking for that picture, Brian. He said there is one sampler that has all the switches for like $60. Dude, I want one just
That's
to put. I just want one
on my
just to
wall,
have it.
dude.
Yeah, put it on the wall, bro. I want to see what that even looks like. Can you imagine having all the different manufacturers, all the different keys? And if they don't make this, I'm gonna make one, dude. That'll be fun.
You actually, yeah, I think Random Frank P did it.
Yeah.
Every single key switch out there.
Every single key switch. I guess you could just take a keyboard and purchase every single key switch and put it in, right?
I think he just bought random packs of random switches.
But that does require soldering. But yeah, random packs with random switches. Okay. Yeah. But these are great because you pay whatever it is, 12, 15 bucks, and it gets shipped to you, and then you don't have to install the switches, you don't have to solder switches, you don't have to do anything. You could just try all the switches out before you commit to buying a keyboard, because you want to fall in love with the right switch, and then you know which switch is for you. So
Right.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, it's people like different switches. There's some things where you kind of you can get a feeling. You want to get whatever you think is right for you
Get the
and
feeling.
nobody else. Make it a reality.
Yeah. All right. So, what's the uptime, man? We've been streaming for an hour.
Yeah.
So that's the show. What do you think?
I mean, I'm available to keep going or whatever you want, man.
Yeah. That's just the first milestone. But basically, we're just chilling. I don't even know what to talk about right now, because
I have a idea.
Yeah, go for it, man.
What's what are your thoughts on the chapter 2 of Fortnite? Which one do you like better, 1 or 2?
Oh wow. So I think that chapter 2 has brought the game to the right place, because in the modern gaming you have to kind of evolve. Like it's Fortnite's the only game that is evolving to stay relevant. And
Yeah. Staying relevant is very important.
V2 or Fortnite 2, which is essentially what they've done, is they've created a sequel
Which
within the game.
I don't really like.
I know you don't like it.
I like the old one.
You don't like it. Let me ask the question so that you can speak your mind. Why don't you like Fortnite version 2?
It's not that I don't like it, it's just that Fortnite was so much better than how it is right now. And when it was so fun, like it felt like right now it doesn't feel like Fortnite. And that's, you want it to feel like Fortnite. You miss the old Paradise Palms, you miss the original, and I don't know if you've noticed, but like they totally changed the way everything looked.
Yes.
They changed everything. They changed graphics. They changed the way gun look. I want it to go back. They changed the way skins look. It's like I want it to go back.
Yeah. What do you think is gonna happen when they put the old map on V2?
If they put the old map,
Oh, come on.
Look, yeah, they're putting the old map back.
I'll tell you why. These things, there are predictors, because it's a money maker, man. If things get bad enough, they're gonna do it as an effort, to pull up, to get back.
But they're gonna have to have they're gonna have to have a story.
Yeah, there's gonna be a story. There's gonna be a storyline, and their Fortnite's not afraid to go into time travel and all that.
And just whip it out,
Yeah, they just come up with something, and then that gives them an opportunity to introduce new characters and new skins on old characters and new weapons. I mean, it's great. They have some talent in terms of story.
Fortnite is the only free-to-play game that anyone really likes. You know what I mean? That have made like a living off of it.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of money generation, it's there.
And like, you would think that they want to keep it alive.
They do want to keep it alive.
You know, and
but
that black hole thing, that was just like a giant middle finger to us. I just had us waiting for 48 hours. People sat at their computers for 48 hours waiting for that thing to come out.
because of the devotion, because they were giving them faith that to say they're gonna do something good with this, like, and that I consider that a fail. Overall, they're successful. That was a small fail.
You're right.
It was not received well.
People didn't take that well.
No, they didn't, because you gotta have respect for your customers' time, right?
Right.
And you gotta give respect to the people. Can you imagine? Do people even know, bro? Let me ask you a question. How many hours have been logged on Fortnite? Is there even a timer? Is there a
Like
counter?
for me or for everyone?
Sure. Well,
For
how many
all
hours
time.
has anybody done it? Yeah,
Dude,
big guys.
I know within like the first like month there was like over like a insane amount of number of games played.
Oh, there you go. Games played. That'll be an indicator.
That was crazy.
So you think about the amount of games played and the number of hours played, which doesn't really count the sitting in a lobby or anything like that, but you know what I mean. It's just an insane amount of numbers of hours played.
You know, what I miss the most is I miss Ninja buying the new skin in the shop and getting a win. You know, there's skill-based matchmaking, and no one can fucking play on that. It is terrible. It is so bad, and no one likes it. And it's like, I bet if someone could take over Fortnite right now and just change everything, some kid could some 12-year-old can go in there and we can just tell him what we want and threaten his life for it, and he'll do it. You know what I mean? And we can get it the exact way we want.
So, you feel strongly about the competitive aspect not working for Fortnite?
Yeah, Fortnite, it's terrible. I haven't been playing competitive lately.
Do you think that most people think that the competitive part of the Fortnite matchmaking is bad?
Yeah, because the prize pools are off. It's pretty fucking hard to win. I mean, it's always gonna be hard to win, but like they only have. I'm in the compete section right now, and the daily cash cup is live, and the only thing you get is $750 if you win. You know, and it's always the same people winning, and like you like I miss the season that I miss the most is season 8. It just seemed like the competitive was so fun. Like everything was right. You had the ballers, which kind of sucked, but you had the what's it called? You had the rotation. You had the geysers. You had the separate landing spots. Everyone knew the map. There was a few overpowered weapons, but that's always gonna be in there. But it's like you always had something to look forward to. Like whenever you got a kill, there was like the satisfying sounds. The damage was different. The callouts were different. The whole game was different. In season 2, it just changed. Everything changed. Or chapter 2, sorry, excuse me.
So, I think that you got to look at it from the casual players and the new players' perspective. When they get into Fortnite, it's not fun to walk into a Fortnite match and get mowed down by pro players, right?
That is true.
You can see that from a new player's perspective, right?
But yeah, I get that. But why don't you make skill-based matchmaking for if you're level 15 or below, you're in the skill-based, and then if after that, now you're talking, and then
now you're bringing in a really good idea.
And then how about because you want to go against someone that's World Cup qualifier, and then you want to go against a player that is complete dog shit first day on the game. That's what I want to do.
I think the idea that has the most likelihood of being viable is what you're saying. If you're level 15 or below or whatever,
or like some certain level, 25. Sure,
yeah,
25.
Whatever, 25. I'll go up to 25. You basically it's a practice. It's an opportunity for them to get the gambler's high
Practice.
of winning on easy players
And maybe
and
you
getting
get and
kills.
maybe you get tips for it. You know, you get like the, oh, this does that and that does that. You know, like
Right.
the consensual tips or whatever.
Right. I think we're in a modern time where and I don't like it when a game force feeds you information, but I'd like an option in the game
They
to
have that. They have the option. They have the option.
That's great. If they have the option, that's great. I mean, we want to learn. I remember there was a game that had videos from pro players or people knowledgeable. I think it was developers and whatever. They were just talking about strategies and things like that, and it would stream in the game. Like, you'd play the game, and then I'd be like, and here's something, then it would play a video, and then you get back to the game, and it was an option. You could skip the video if you don't want it. So I was like, okay,
Right.
this is cool because it's like giving the player information and they don't have to go on the internet and search for it. It's pre-approved, it's family friendly. There's no rated R stuff in it, so it's just like
Content.
It's education, it's guiding, it's like a tutorial, right? It's lessons, advanced lessons, basic lessons and advanced lessons, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, this is good. So I definitely I actually kind of agree. Up to level 15 or up to level 25, put them in a, put them
And
in
also,
a,
I thought this might be a good idea, but it's actually a terrible idea because people can cheat. You know, how people cheat the game.
yeah.
Ping-based matchmaking, but people can cheat the frick out of that.
What did you say? Paying based?
Ping. Like if you have 0 ping, put everyone with 0 ping in a lobby.
Oh,
But
ping
that
based.
people are gonna cheat that.
Yeah,
That's the
bro.
easiest thing to cheat.
Let me say this on the gaming side of things now. We're not just talking about Fortnite. When you talk about ping, there's only so much tolerance for ping, but yeah, low ping, want to be matched with low ping, and in other words, regional. And if you got a fast internet, and if you're relatively close to each other, ping is going to be good. I remember. I don't want to get off topic. I'm just trying to illustrate this. I was playing one of my favorite games, Gears of War, and I believe they expanded the regions that were included in, whatever it is,
You know what they
North
need?
America, West
You know what?
Coast.
You know what they need to make in Fortnite? They need
What?
to make uh like middle regions where East and West can play together without having one to have severe ping.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
That would be
they
the
kind of
money.
do have that. It's just the game doesn't recognize that. It doesn't automatically or even manually do that. Like, it just goes off of the host, which is very basic networking. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Centralized servers. So if somebody's on the West Coast and somebody's on the East Coast, it should put it in the center because that's going to give both of those sides a decent ping. Instead of
Right.
the alternative of having the guy in Los Angeles getting a great ping and the guy in New York, his ping is horrible. And the other way
Florida
around.
ping is killing people right now.
Right.
Like I feel like when I die to someone in this game, I don't die because they're better than me. I feel like I'm better than them. It's just some sort of BS that I die to. I'm better than 90% of the people that I die to. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like the point of the battle royale was because you never know who you're gonna go against, and now it's like you're just going against the same tier.
Right.
Sweat.
That's the competitive.
Try hard.
The competitive argument there.
Arena is just pubs with points now.
Um, I think I don't want to lose your great idea. I think your great idea, which is, it's got to these netcode developers and programmers need to introduce this system and make it like a feature because features do sell the game and make the game like legend. It puts it on the board and then other companies follow suit. I don't want to lose that great idea that you should have centralized server. If you're playing with somebody in Europe and you're in the United States, you want to try to have a way to balance the pings out so that the experience is decent. And it's like those players want to play. People want to play with other people across the country or across the world. And they just want to have a little bit of a better situation that is neutral and it explains it to the users. I was playing
Right.
Warzone, Call of Duty, with my friend, one of my streamer supporters from India. That's not
Mhm.
easy, brother. I'm gonna tell you
No,
right
no,
now.
that shit sucks.
First of
That's
all, the Warzone servers are absolute dog shit these days because everybody's been
all the
just
servers are dog shit these days,
no,
man. I
no,
get
no.
500 ping shots shoot up.
Unacceptable, unacceptable. Yeah, 500 ping. Yeah, unacceptable.
I've
Yeah,
been getting that a lot. You just get just just quick 500 down to 80 up
Be-
to 900.
because the servers are overloaded. But Fortnite and fucking Call of Duty do not have an excuse, and they can't say we don't have enough money to have servers running right, to have the amount of servers and the location of servers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they need to get their shit together.
They need to get their shit together. It pisses me
Fortnite can,
off.
Fortnite can be so fucking good, man, but
They're
it's just
taking
so bad
they just keep pocketing the money, man.
because they think that they can just fix everything by adding a new skin.
Exactly. They think
And
that giving us
skins are cool, skins are badass, but we need actual content. We haven't had patch notes, we haven't had communication, we haven't had anything, man.
yeah, they think that giving us selling us content fixes problems. It's not it at all, man. It doesn't even make
And the
them
shop
look
sucks.
good. Yeah, well, that's we'll get in. That's all political, man.
Yeah.
The problems are the people pay. Yeah, especially that's a well said. Brian said if the netcode is done right, then you can play with people far away, and if the netcode is done wrong, then you're gonna have problems playing with people far away. But there's the whole thing about optimization of netcode, and there's what we're talking about, which is just they're not seeing or addressing the problems that are happening. The servers have been overloaded recently because everybody's indoors playing games. All the
Because it's
servers are being
quarantine.
hammered. And they're
Yeah.
always crying, oh, well, we're doing our best, and we have our engineers
No, you're
working on
not.
it.
Bullshit.
And, we're rolling
Bullshit.
out new servers.
Suck my
bear
peen,
with,
dog.
Really? Are they really being transparent? Are they really putting enough time, effort, money into solving it? Or are they just trying to, appease people and make people think is it lip service? Are they just saying that they're working
Like
on
I was
things?
watching me and Bender, Andrew Bender.
Yeah.
Bender, we were playing. I watched our compilations from 2 years ago. Fortnite was so different. It just doesn't feel like Fortnite anymore. There's nothing casual, you know? There's no casual aspect about this game.
Hayday.
And people, yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Does Fortnite have a community manager?
What do you mean?
So, usually there's somebody who's a spokesperson who looks at this and interplays between the developer and the end user. And they'll be like, okay, well the devs say this and the devs say that, and they're working on this and working on that. They're able to communicate to the fans. You said there's lack of communication, so it sounds to me like they don't have a community manager. Is that accurate?
Yeah, no. Yeah.
How do you
We
have
need
a
someone that's
game that is the number one game and not have a community manager?
like, there's a lot of people that have been on my mind lately. Like Symphony is one of the best editors in the game, and he's gone. And it's like nothing ever happened because they don't they don't say like, oh, Symphony, man, you're one of the biggest influences. Come back.
Right. Come, well, we want you. We want you. Don't
It's
leave,
like
please. What do we need to
it's
do?
like we don't it's like
What
it's like
can
we
we
don't
do?
care.
They
We
don't
don't care.
care. It's not even that they they're not even. We're not even on their radar, brother.
Yeah. And to be real, if you can be real, the only person that's keeping him alive right now is Turner. You know, he's still pulling 40,000 viewers when he's playing Fortnite. That's the only person that's keeping it real.
So he's like big time. He's helping it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Indefinitely.
I think we said what we need to say. Let's start wrapping up the stream here. What do you think, man?
That was fun, but we're just getting started on what we need to talk about.
I know. We'll have more opportunities. You know.
Yeah.
Um,
I asked Bender and Grayson if they wanted to get in on the podcast, maybe share some of their thoughts, because I know that Andrew just returned to posting on his account yesterday because he took a break. He quit Fortnite. But you think that, a lot of people, like, make a living off of this game and they want to survive, but he's just like, "Yeah, it's not fun anymore." But, like Fortnite, I think they need to realize that this is, like, the game, you know?
Yeah.
This is the game.
I will be open to having them, your community, be on the podcast. They need to conduct themselves like we have been conducting ourselves, and then they're welcome to come on. We can have them as guests. I would say send them this podcast when it's posted on YouTube and be like, here, watch this. This is what we're doing. We want you to be a guest, and they're hearing this now. If they watch it, we just want people to bring professionalism into it. Be reserved. Like we can have disagreements. We can think different things, and we can kind of discuss it, and we can have fun, but at the end of the day, we want to bring a quality podcast to the audience. So if they can do that stuff, then we'd love to have them as guests.
Right.
Makes sense, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah, let's I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If you aren't following, make sure you follow us. Like our pages. Subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you get updates, and click the bell because you'll get updates when we get a new video posted. But you'll be able to see us in your subscription. I'm sure everybody has YouTube and everybody has subscribers, so we just want to be one of them. And then again, to touch on, we love the feedback. We like the comments. We like to read them and talk about them and answer questions and stuff like that. We do engage with our communities and fans. So send us a message and send a comment and just tell us you like it. And like the video if you liked it, and don't dislike it if you didn't like it. But we like the engagement. We want to see that. We want to see the numbers. We want to see the fans, and we want to see the viewership, the listening ship. Yeah, so I will just plug in a special guest today, Hayden. Not Hayday is his Twitch, twitch.tv/nothayday. He goes by Hayday here, and that's his.
Once I get the original Hayday, that's gonna be cool. Getting the original Hayday.
Let's see. My socials, twitter.com/Albie13,
Twitter.tv.
twitch.tv/Albie13. You'll find the links to our socials in the description. Anytime we have a guest, we will put their socials in the description so that you can follow them. And anything you want to say on the outro?
Nah, man, it was a lot of fun. We got to keep this going. This has potential. We got to get bigger people in this, more people.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it.
We can go to Fortnite. We can go to keyboards. We can go to mouses. We can go to we still have to get on all that.
Oh, there's a lot more. There's a lot more, and new releases, new products are going to come out. So we're going to have opportunities to talk about them and show pictures and highlight that stuff that we like.
Right.
Whatever we like, we can talk about and show. So this is our platform. This is our forum.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you for being our guest, and we'll be back with more podcasts. I have more members of the podcast community that are going to be going on the show. We have a lot of topics that we're lining up to talk about. We do see your chat messages. Realize that we are getting chat messages on Mixer, Twitch, YouTube, and comments on Instagram. So we're all over the place. We're getting messages from all angles. But we have a lot of topics that we're going to be talking about. So just tune in and listen and comment and engage. That's what we want. I'm sorry to say the
Yeah.
same thing over again. All right, that's it for now. We'll catch you next time.
Yep. Thank you.
All right.
That was a lot of fun.
All right.
All right. Talk to you later,
Bye.
man.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep streaming, but you know, hopefully we can continue this. It's a lot of fun.
All right. Have a good stream, man.
Yeah.